this one, because we want manageable chunks, we'll do the same thing we did for the red pepper. Cut it into manageable strips, and then just cut it down. Now make sure you're using a big pot, because the water displacement with the vegetables and your chicken, especially when you're going to be putting in the rice, is going to require space. Trust me on this. I may be adding in some tomato juice to the final product, the same type that I showed you for the jambalaya recipe that we went through, or my version of jambalaya anyways. It's a delicious green pepper. Some people don't like green pepper. It doesn't add a nice taste. I find it's more the consistency and the crunch. This whole bowl will be going in together, to the exception of the habanero, which will be going in a few moments actually. The water is already boiling at a rolling boil, so that means I need to start cutting my habanero. And this is the last of my habaneros. I'm still trying to find some, and it's about time that I use it, because as you can see, it's actually starting to wither and die. In fact, it's pretty much far gone. So I still have some usable bits, so I'm just going to cut the tips off, open this baby up, and remove the seeds. Because compared to the others, this one has more seeds inside of it than I'd like to actually have. Yep, it has more seeds in this one compared to the others. And this one we'll try to mince into smaller bits and pieces. Good enough. There will be some bigger chunks, but it's going to be usable. Put this in your boiling water. And now that this is actually boiling, time to put my chicken in. I'll move you guys over, and away we go. Benefits of a tripod, folks. Benefits of a tripod. Because I don't want a lot of the water to escape too fast, you're going to put a cover on it. And throw away your garbage. Another rule of the kitchen, folks, try not to contaminate your workspaces with meats, because you may end up with some form of food poisoning, and that's the last thing you want. A recommendation that they tend to give people is that the best thing to do is to use different colored boards for cutting. I have no such issues, because I use the simple rule, when in doubt, don't eat it. Don't use it. End of story. So, this is done, this is done, and now I'm going to turn you off for the carrots because it's a boring bit. You just need to peel them, cut them into log shaped rolls, basically slices, and then you put them in. That's it. And here we are about 30 minutes later. As you can see, this is at a full rolling boil. And you need to take your chicken out. Don't do like the poor fry cook in the Supernatural episode that got affected by famine's power did, where he decided that he needed fries now and he decided to plunge his hands into the boiling water or boiling grease. Bay leaf. You can take these out as soon as you want, especially if they're bigger pieces. As long as the pink is gone from the meat inside and out, this is done. If you want to sieve it, you can. If you want to eliminate, I'm just trying to find that other bay leaf and I won't be able to find it. It's a good idea if you can actually take it off the boil and then you can root around. You can use this at a later time if you want to. If you're somebody who doesn't like fat in their recipe, you might want to actually let it sit overnight before you use it the next day, but that requires a lot more preparation. Next ingredient you're going to be putting in is going to be your carrots, because you'll want these boiling. Careful not to hurt yourself with scalding hot water. And these babies will need at least a good 5 to 10 minutes to boil. While they're boiling, this gives you the perfect opportunity to scald yourself with the brand new chicken that's ready. You'll want to cover it because you'll need to keep some of the moisture in. Keeps the flavors from escaping too. Or at least not escaping too much. Okay. Now this is the interesting bit of any of it. You need to take that meat off the bone without burning yourself. You'll want the fat off, so you can easily take that off the skin. Doesn't matter if the chicken is entirely cooked. If it's still pink, you're still going to be using it and throwing it in so that it boils a bit with the rest of the other ingredients. If you're somebody who wants extra taste, you can easily leave it inside for a little bit longer. I just decided that now would be a good time to actually come around. Woo, this is hot. Where did I put my knife? This is a good time to use a knife, folks. And because I don't believe in using anything with overkill, I'm going to use a smaller knife. This is a sharpened version of the steak knives that you can get, because I want to actually cut meat away. Yeah, this is still not yet cooked fully, but that's okay. You'll see what we'll do in a moment. As long as you don't have any bones. Okay.